So we thought we'd start from the beginning on doing our circle setup, and we're going to show you our little bit of a jig. What we have is a dovetail setup, and we can move this back and forth. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to go and bolt it down to our bandsaw. And you can see I basically just took a bolt, cut it off, and roughly chamfered the edge, and then I can put it in the hole, and I can tap it out if I so inclined, and bolt it from underneath. That way it's not going to fall out, but most of the times it's pretty good just to use a dowel. So what I normally start out is I'll X marks my spot. I've normally laid it out where I'm got my circle drawn on the top side, and that's because when I seamed the table together I used a few dominoes, and I wanted to make sure that I wasn't in the middle of there cutting off a domino. So I'll X marks the spot, and then I put my radius mark on the outer side, and I'm going to cut that square off on my saw. What we're going to do is we're going to line up our center hole on that little dowel pin. Okay, we're on. Then we're going to tuck it up tight to the blade. And then we're going to go from underneath and secure that dovetail slide so it doesn't move. And then we're going to go ahead and proceed to cut her off. So we went and built this platform on our sander here so we can do other tricks with it. And this circle one has this extra level here, so when I'm basically on this part of the jig, I can have another flat spot that this top can rest on. And you can kind of see that it's it's just basically the dowel point again. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our top and mount it on our jig again. Throw on the center point just off the bandsaw. You can maybe see how rough that edge is. There we go, we're on. Okay, you can see it's a little floppy, but that's what we're going to hold up. We've got a little bit of a block to help slow us down. And here we go. Maybe this cannot pick it up, but as you can see, we're nice and smooth, and all we have is the actual grit lines, striations from the actual belts. And we'll quickly go over that with some 240 on our random orbital. Done.